Welcome, most amazing artists, to our Symmetry sculpture. Can we all say symmetry? Nice job. As you can started, I already started my sculpture. You are going to take out your rainbow pack of paper. If you are just doing this randomly at home for fun, you can staple together any paper of really any size and participate with us. Let's get started. Again, you're going to need your packet of paper, a glue stick, a pencil, and scissors. I don't need this stuff right away, so I'm going to put it over to the side because I've noticed it takes up a lot of room. Now, I already did one side of my sculpture, and as you can see, it's the same on both sides. It's symmetrical. I'm going to take you through a few different paper sculpture techniques, and we can get started. So on my other side, I'm going to start with my red paper, and I'm going to start with the pleat technique. I fold it one way, and then I fold it the other way. So I keep folding it kind of up and then down, up and then down. Can we all say pleat? A pleat is basically fancy folds. A lot of times people have pleats on their clothing, like a skirt, or you could have pleated pants. So again, I'm folding it up and then down. You can make your pleats very, very tiny. You can make them a little bit larger. As you can hear, my paper is rustling. I guess paper sculpture is a little loud. Okay. And then I can kind of unfold it a little bit, and we can see my pleats are symmetrical. Now, it's not perfect, but I think I did a pretty good job. There we go. All right, so that's called pleats. Our next paper sculpture technique I'm going to teach you is called a loop. So what I'm going to do, now I'm onto my orange paper. I'm going to take a pencil. You don't need one of these if you don't have one ready. You could also use a pen or a marker. I'm just going to roll it around so that the paper curls, but I'm going to let it spring free, so that's called a curl. If I was to glue this, you could glue that down. That would be called a roll, like kind of like a paper towel roll, or a loop. So, but I'm just gonna let it spring free. That's called a curl. Can we all say curl? Nice job. Again, whatever I do to one side, I need to do to the other because it is a symmetrical sculpture, right? And you do have to be careful of your other layers. All right, there we go. Let's do a check. Looking good. I have my pleat, and then I have a curl. My next one, I'm gonna do a fringe. Can we all say fringe? Nice job. Now this one involves my scissors, so I want to very carefully take my yellow paper. I want to make it very fringy, so I'm going to cut all the way down little strips of my yellow paper. Again, fringe is a texture that you would find on clothing. So sometimes actually your bangs, if you have bangs, they're called fringe. You could also have fringe like hanging off a vest, like cloth fringe. Ooh, very fringy. There we go. And like I say, whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. So I'm gonna cut my fringe on my other side. Again, you only have one of these in your possession, so you need to be really careful. Though, I will say, I tested this out on my other side first, and I think I'm doing a better job on my second side. Right, so you could always kind of think of that, right? Growth mindset. If your paper sculpture techniques aren't quite perfect yet, right, you're just gonna improve upon them. Ooh, that looks really cool. All right, that was my fringe technique. My next one is going to be, I think it's going to be either a triangular prism or a rectangular prism. Now that's more of a 3D shape, so I gotta lift up my fringe. Say, fringe, get out of the way. I'm gonna fold my green paper in the same direction. Once, twice, 3 times. Okay, so I folded it all in one direction. Now watch this. If I unfold it, here's where you need the glue. This is going to make almost like if you've ever seen, my other one came undone on the other side. I'll have to fix that later. If you've ever seen a triangular prism and you hold it up to the light, like what the rainbows go through, you gotta get the glue really good, I guess, because mine came off. So again, that's at the end flap. If you go ahead now and fold it along the lines that you already made, and then you gotta press it really good. I'm gonna stick my finger in there, press it together. And now I have a triangular prism. I bet you can think of some things that are triangular prisms. All right, I gotta do my other side. You could probably say with me this time. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. Now, my paper sculpture might be getting a little squished, but I can always fix it later. So again, I'm gonna fold this 4 times in the same direction, unlike my pleat. 1, 2, 3, I guess it's only 3 times. Unfold it. What do I need to do to this end flap? Glue it. Get it really good. Okay. If you have squeeze bottle glue, that's fine too, but I would be very careful not to put too much. Oh, you need to be able to see this. All right, again, I'm going to refold it and then press it really well. Ooh, let's do a symmetry check. This is looking super cool. I have my pleats. I guess I did curls on top and fringe on the bottom. That's okay, I reversed it. So mine doesn't have radial symmetry, but it has mirror symmetry. Then I have my prism. I'll have to fix that, my triangular prism. And then I have my next one, which is pleated fringe. Dun dun dun. Right, so pleated fringe is a combination between the fringes. So I can fold it however I want. Okay, I'm gonna go back and forth. Okay, now you gotta watch this though. I'm making room for myself. I take it, I cut right through the folds. And then, it's like magic. When I unfold it, it is a pleated fringe. How fun is that? Right, so you're combining 2 of your techniques. And now you're shouting at me, Miss Darnowski, whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. Okay. So I'm folding it in my pleated fashion back and forth. It's okay if you just fold yours in one direction, but I think it's cool back and forth. Okay, I'm separating them so I don't cut through my other layers accidentally. Okay, go all the way through. And unfold them. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Now, if you finish this, you can always poke a hole through the top of it, thread some string, and hang this up somewhere as a hanging sculpture. But I think we successfully made a paper sculpture using pleats, curls, fringe, pleated fringe, either rectangular or triangular prisms. Anything else? I don't know. Looking awesome. All right, good luck today. I hope you enjoy your creations.